With me today is Philip Corwin, one of the co-chairs of the Review of All Rights Protection Mechanisms in All GTLD's Policy Development Process Working Group in the GNSO. Welcome, Phil.
Well, good morning. Nice to be here.
Thank you. So we heard the RPM's PDP working group is going to hold 4 90-minute sessions. That's 6 hours of meetings. What does the group aim to accomplish in these sessions?
Yes, we are holding 4 90-minute sessions, and I'm chairing all of them because I'm the only co-chair who made this trip. I'm just going to refer to this so I keep it straight. Today we're going to have 2 90-minute sessions beginning at 3:15. The first 90 minutes will be a meeting of our sub-team on data collection. Our working group is the guinea pigs for the first, under the new mandate from GNSO Council to base all policy recommendations in data analysis. So our 2 sub-teams on the Trademark Clearinghouse and Sunrise registrations have identified data needs to answer our charter questions. With the help of ICANN staff, we put in a request for some professional assistance for a variety of surveys related to those requests. And today, this working group will be meeting to further refine those questions in preparation for those surveys going out. After that first 90-minute session, we're going to hold our first session on uniform rapid suspension, which is one of the new rights protection mechanisms created for new TLDs. It's really a subset of the UDRP designed for rapid suspension of clearly infringing domains, and our session today will be an analysis of initial staff data, more data, on how many URS cases have been filed so far, the results, which dispute resolution providers they've been filed with, etc. So we're beginning our inquiry into the URS at this meeting. After that, on Monday, we have a 90-minute meeting with the Competition, Consumer Protection, and Trust team, which is under the old affirmation of commitments, now in the bylaws. They're going to be discussing their findings regarding the efficacy of the RPMs, and we'll be taking that into consideration for the rest of our work. And then on Thursday, on the last day of the working meeting, we're holding a session to get user experience with the URS so we can hear what people like about it and what they don't like about it so far with that RPM. So that's what we have planned for our 6 total hours of sessions at this ICANN meeting.
Wow, that's a lot of sessions and very substantive. So can you elaborate a little bit more on this data collection effort?
Well, yes. As I noted, in the late 2015, the GNSO Council unanimously passed a resolution requiring all working groups going forward to the maximum extent feasible to base their policy recommendations in hard data collection and analysis. So we're operating under that mandate now. We've formed sub-teams for all of our charter questions to consolidate the questions, eliminate duplicative questions, render the questions neutral so they're not biased one way or the other, and then identify what data would be needed to answer each of them and identify where that data is available and where we're going to need to develop data. Unfortunately, the RPMs were not developed with data collection in mind from the beginning, so we're laboring under that burden of having developed data retroactively to analyze these questions. We've identified a dozen areas where we need additional data. In about half of those, staff will be able to collect that data, ICANN staff, on behalf of the working group. But for the other half, we need to get together with professional survey designers and design surveys going out to contracted parties, to trademark holders, and to general domain registrants to gather the data we need to objectively and informatively answer those questions. So that's what's going on now. It's adding some time to our work, but we're trying to fill in that time by accelerating other things, and that's why we're getting into the uniform rapid suspension earlier than we expected to. And there'll be the same exercise for that, looking at the charter questions, consolidating them, and identifying data needs to answer the URS-related questions.
Great. Thanks so much, Phil, for this very detailed overview. So good luck with chairing all these sessions and enjoy ICANN 60.
Well, thank you very much. It's great to be here, and I'll see you around the meeting.
Thank you, Phil.